Hello, and welcome to our fourth installment of Sister Chat, a video series hosted by the Sisters of Notre Dame to connect, honor, advocate for, and teach women. My name is Sister Jenny Zimmerman, and I am Director of Young Adults and Vocation Ministry for the Sisters of Notre Dame in the United States. The absolute best part of my ministry is getting to meet and journey with young women like our two guests today, Rittenhouse and Erin Nagy. Megan grew up in Perrysburg and attended college at the University of Dayton, where she earned her degree in early childhood education. She taught for 6 years in public school and is now a stay-at-home mom and homeschools her 3 energetic children. And we're happy to introduce Erin Nagy, the newest postulant with the Sisters of Notre Dame. Erin joins the Sisters with a degree in communication from the University of Toledo. She's been working in parish ministry for 8 years as a high school youth minister and director of religious education. And she's currently working at St. John the 23rd Parish as pastoral associate for middle school faith formation. All right. So Megan and Erin met at St. Rose's Young Adult Group in Perrysburg in 2012 and have been friends ever since. They join us today to share about their friendship and to discuss how women who are on different paths of life can continue to support each other, even if they may not fully relate to each other's journey in life. So thank you both for being with us tonight. Your friendship is unique in that you're following God's call in significantly different ways, yet working to support each other in those differences. So Erin, let's start with you. How would you say that Megan has supported you as you've been discerning a call to the Sisters of Notre Dame?
We are able to have really real conversations and ask hard questions of each other. And so she was willing to ask me, are you sure about this? Like, does this really make sense? Are you going to be happy here? And those were really important as I was discerning. And not in a judgmental way, sure, but in a way that was like, no, I just want you to be okay. So, like, let's just make sure you know what you're doing.
That's good, because we all need those friends that can ask us the hard questions,
mm-hmm,
that can make sure we're doing what we need to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's flip it. Megan, God's called you to marriage and raising a family. So how has Erin been a support for you in that journey?
She is a huge sounding board, and I think it is such a great gift that after we hang out, one of us almost always texts each other about how it felt like either a therapy session or spiritual direction. And it just feels just like such an amazing gift that you can go and you don't have to small talk if you don't want to. You can just jump in and talk about the hard parts of my vocation, and even if she doesn't understand it completely, she's just so supportive and able to ask questions of me and able to realign my thinking in certain situations. And also, just from a mama's heart, anybody that will come in and play with your kids is a huge thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would think to have that sounding board that's outside of
yes, third party, not so biased.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where that's a benefit.
Yeah.
So, each woman listening to this conversation has had to make choices to follow a path, and each journey is unique, as both of your journeys are unique. So we know women that at certain times in their lives are focused more on a career, sometimes focus more on a family. Women who have children, those that don't. Women who stay at home, and women who work. Women who marry, some remain single, some enter religious life. So, in your opinion, what are some ways in which we as women can strive to be supportive of each woman we encounter who are on a journey different from our own?
I think the most important part is to recognize that even though you think you might understand what their life is like, to not assume that you actually know, and to be willing to listen and ask questions and really to get to know the person rather than the role that they play in their life. Because even 2 stay-at-home moms have totally different lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't just say all stay-at-home moms are one way.
Yeah.
Right. Do you?
I agree. Yeah,
agree?
It's definitely just listening and communicating. And one of the ways I think the Holy Spirit uses me is by trying to introduce women to one another. And so in our moms groups or friends groups. It's just me trying to be on the lookout for moms that I think have something in common and haven't met each other yet, and just trying to bring people together so that their support and their village goes up, because we need it so badly. We need each other. So
Absolutely. Awesome advice, awesome thoughts, for all of us. So blessings on the continued friendship, blessings on your continued paths in life, and thank you so much for being with us for Sister Chat.